where are we off to now? Seem to be going very deep underground, so Batcave?
It's me.
Oh yeah. I think I was right. That is all very cool.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics.
Oh, okay, so we got some actual ability to move around. So let's see what's over here. Let's look at these movie tickets a little bit closer. Oh, so that must have been the movie that he went to with his parents before they were killed. Okay. Anything else further over here? Oh, we can look at our
holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Okay. Oh, doesn't appear to be anything over here. Oh, our suit. There we go.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot, but I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Yep. Nothing else over here. Can we go down? Yeah, we can. Cool. Oh, we got our Batmobile. Looks pretty cool.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Yeah, I know that our objective is to retrieve the data drive. I just want to have a look around first. Let's see what's going on in his. He's got invisible walls here. Oh, okay. That's fine. What do we have on this side apart from the data drive? Ah, gadgets table. Oh, good, a grapple gun.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Roll pellets.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Batarangs.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Our laptop, which we don't get a look at, and also we got some EMPs and tasers. Okay.
Deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
And trace detection skimmers.
The newest addition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Oh, okay. Data drive.
Now you can't even trust the valets.
Codex.
More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's
tough
on crime, but since
this gives us some entries.
skyrocketed.
Thomas and Martha Wayne, founders of Wayne Enterprises. My parents, Dad was a physician, Mum was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expanding their vast resources to improve the city and its citizens. Murder in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill, who is deceased. Alfred Pennyworth, Wayne family butler. Faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been part of the family my whole life. He's raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and my most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. Harvey Dent, Gotham City District Attorney, mayoral candidate. A new friend and best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been big as his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save the city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. Hamilton Hill, Mayor of Gotham City. Exhibit A in What is Wrong with This City. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but it's never been enough to make it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day the city will realise it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. Cat burglar. Crimes. Burglary. Petty larceny. New criminal on the scene tied to several recent break-ins. He's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads. I wish I knew more about her. James Gordon, Lieutenant, GCPD Major Crimes Unit Associate. Barbara Gordon, daughter. He's good, by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force. An impressive promotion. He's doing something right. I think he could be trustworthy and a reliable source of info, but I'll have to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the streets. That's fine, I'll take the risks. Vicky Vale, investigative journalist, Gotham Gazette. One of Gotham's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all sorts of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day, I may need to find out what she knows. Carmine I guess they were saying, I'll say it how they say it, Falcone. Skyline club owner, head of the Falcone crime family. The worst kind of gangster, the one who tries to mingle with high society. He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but two would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissible evidence is required for conviction. Gotham City. Population 10 million. The city is like a living creature. It's always growing outward and upward. The people who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place. Arkham Asylum, established in November 1921. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. For now. Outdated in every way. Building is falling apart, equipment is antiquated, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. Wayne Enterprises, established 1870. Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finance. I inherited a major stake from my father, but I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been helpful in pursuing my private interests. Alright, cool, we got a lot of info, but it looks like more's going to unlock over time. Have a look at the Gotham feed. DA Dent pressures mayor to decree vigilantes by Wilson Yee. Gotham City Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon the mayor's office to take a stand against the wave of vigilante action sweeping across the streets. Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than the law, said Dent at a City Hall press conference. Dent has taken a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the uptick in citizen-led shootings to the costume superhero Batman. Dent is currently enjoying a surge in popularity with one of the lowest criminal backlog indexes in the state. His groundbreaking Victims Assistance Program was part of the platform that drove his most recent successful bid for re-election, since becoming Gotham's youngest district attorney at age 26. So we got a cursor here. I'm just wondering why we have a cursor here. Maybe we have to find something at some point, but right now it seems a little bit odd. Police Lieutenant tapped to lead task force by James Hagopian. Gotham City's Police Commissioner Peter Grogan appointed Lieutenant James Gordon to lead a major task force after criminal chatter in the Gotham underworld recently increased to an alarming degree. In a press conference earlier today, Lieutenant Gordon insists we're aware of the nefarious elements appearing and mobilizing en masse in our city. At present, they are unknown, but not unnoticed. We'll find them. Gotham earned an honorable discharge from the USMC before... Gordon earned an honorable discharge from the USMC before joining the GCPD. He has quickly risen through the ranks. He's frequently stated that the Marine Corps made him the man he is today. Wayne Enterprises funds Arkham Asylum replacement by Thomas Adaw. The charitable arm of Wayne Enterprises, headed by Robert and Regina Zellerbach, has announced funding for a new mental health care facility to replace the outdated Arkham Asylum. For years, the asylum has made headlines for its inhumane approach to patient treatment and its violent and oftentimes deadly prisoner escapes. But soon that will no longer be the case. The Thomas and Martha Memorial Hospital, as it will be called, will offer a mixture of maximum security confinement with modern mental health care practices to truly heal those who are suffering. Ambitious plans are already underway to transfer the current Arkham inmates as soon as the construction completes and implement a critical program of rehabilitation and release. Okay, so Robert and Regina Zellerbach, they run our charitable arm of Wayne Enterprises, so they, in a way, almost work for us. No? I also want to see what we do with this like crosshair. Doesn't appear like we do anything at all. Okay, that's fine. So, is that everything we got here? It's like we got our main screen that we could watch if we want. We've seen that a few times now. What have we got down here? Got our data port, but we're going to have to put the thing in. Is that everything? Looks like everything. Let's look at this data drive.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Okay, and then we take it over to the data port.
But since his election, violence
Oh, and a fancy little chair comes up.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Okay. Rotate the hologram.
This is a map of the east side shoreline.
Okay.
But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerbach away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove
under control.
from a tuxedo.
I had everything under control.
It's true. I've seen you take down worse thugs. But I'd already sewn you up once tonight, and I had no interest in a repeat performance. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. Oh, no, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't hide.
That's
That's
not
the
the
point.
point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
City needs me.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Uh-huh, what's worrying about this?
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Oh.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I guess it's not a coincidence.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.